Hey, what's up guys? It's Aaron with AV Media here, and we are back with another video. In this video today, we are actually going over some BTS of yet another shoot with me and a client. I'm excited for this one because it is part 2 of the video that we're gonna get, which is a before and after for one of my blue collar company clients. I love working with blue collar companies for a lot of different reasons. First of all, there is usually a little bit more impact that I've noticed when it comes to these clients because they don't do any of this stuff on their own. They're just, typically blue collar workers, male or female, it doesn't matter. They typically don't care about the media. They don't care about the technology, the digital aspect of their company. They just want to build, literally. They just want to build or create or do whatever their craft is. And I respect that. And I think that from my experience, these videos that we make for them, they actually genuinely help them. And when you're doing a service like window installation like today, or literally general contracting, building a house, you're helping people. So not only am I helping my clients, but I'm helping them help more of their clients, help more people. So it's super cool. But today I wanted to go over something that I hear often, and I really just want to set the record straight when it comes to what a lot of service business owners think video content is. They don't want somebody to follow them around 24/7 with a camera. They don't want to film these day in the life vlog style videos, almost like what I'm filming here today of myself. And my response is always the same. It's like, yeah man, that's not what we do. That's not what I do. If you're looking for that, I can't help you because I don't want to spend all day on your job site either. I don't want to spend all day following you around either. I like to get in and get out and get the content that is actually going to make results for you, generate these returns over the months, if not years, that you have the videos, okay? So the day in the life videos, in my professional opinion, not only aren't for service business owners, but they're actually for the people who sell to service business owners. Now let me explain. So let's say I'm a general contractor and I have like a coaching program or something. I would film a day in the life to go over like, here's what we do on the job, here's what my crew looks like, here's how smoothly our systems run. That's why I would film that, and it would be to sell other service-based blue-collar owners on my system so that they buy into my program and I can coach them to have their systems run better. Now, as a service business owner, I'm not doing that because my demographic isn't other service businesses. My demographic is prospects, people who need windows, who need homes built, who need plumbing, who need lawn care. Those are my clients, right? And that's who I focus on for my clients. So we basically create educational content and portfolio content that services to that demographic. So what I mean by that, and what I do for my clients is I say, hey, what does your client look like? What is your ideal client? If you could paint the picture of your perfect client, who would that be, right? And then we make content to answer questions, to educate, and to inform those specific people, right? To inspire them to take action and say, yo, your house could look like this. You put new windows in, the value would shoot up and you could sell it for more, or it's just gonna feel like a brand new home when you get back into it. And so it's a win-win situation. And that's who I make videos for, right? And so one of the misconceptions I hear is, yeah, I don't wanna be filmed all day. And the answer I have to that is, yeah, you don't have to be. I would recommend you actually don't do that because it wouldn't necessarily make sense. And there's other ways to do it that save you a boatload more time and get you the same, if not a better result. No, more likely a better result because it's going to be specific to your demographic. We're not making HGTV videos here. We're doing this content strategically with a straightforward point, which is to get more of your ideal customers. So today for this specific client, they are a custom window installation company. And so what we're filming today is part 2 of the before and after sequence, AKA the video, right? The portfolio video. And within this video, it's kind of like a project recap, right? We're gonna show obviously the house before they've affected it, before they did any work. We're gonna show a little bit of the middle when they're doing construction, when they're installing the windows and doing all the other things that they need to do. And then of course, we're gonna show the after. Okay, so this is kind of like a 3-part kind of video. I'm in the second part right now. And this is a unique situation where I've jumped into this project midway through. So I didn't necessarily film the beginning of it, but I'm gonna film the middle and I'm gonna film the end. And it'll work well because I have all the footage that I need for the beginning. And then I'm just gonna use my storytelling skill and my eye for creativity to make this one comprehensive story that also sells the service and makes them look really, really good. So that's what we're filming today. We're gonna film some action shots of the guys tearing down the windows and installing the new windows. We're gonna film some B-roll of what the installations that have been finished look like already currently before they're actually completely finished and staged. And then we're gonna get some more A-roll, so interview content of the owner of the company, the window installation company, talking about the project, talking about what they do, who they help, why this is important for this homeowner. And actually this one is super cool because they're installing, I believe, the largest window that's ever been installed residentially in Texas. At least that's what I was told. And it is massive. I saw the window last week, gigantic. One window is like 15 feet by 14 feet or something along those lines. It's insane. But that's what we're filming today. And so when I get to the shoot location, I'll film a little bit of B-roll and show you a little bit of what the house looks like before it's completed and during the shoot I have with my client. So stay tuned for that. All right, we are here at the house. I want to show you this window. This is just the box for the window. Absolutely massive. Check this out. This is so big. This is one window in this box. It's massive. This comparison, how big it is. Look at this. I'm not even halfway up on this thing. Massive window. But they're gonna install this week and it should be pretty cool. Pretty sick. So here's a little bit of what they've done so far. These are all brand new windows. It looks freaking good. Looks really good. Here's some more over here. They looked pretty bad before this, honestly. Even if we go into the bathroom here, this guy's brand new too. They're crushing this. So the name of the game today is efficiency, effectiveness. We're gonna get in, get the stuff we need, and then we're gonna get out. Because we don't need to be here all day. Nobody's got time for that. Saving service business owners time, saving me time. It's a win-win solution. Let's go. The house is looking really good so far. I think today we're gonna start off with some interview content and then get B-roll of the guys working like they're doing now so that I'm in and out, not in their way. It's gonna be sick. We're gonna crush this. It looks amazing too, by the way. These guys are good. They're good. They did this in like 2 weeks. The whole house. Wild. Pros. All right, so I'm gonna set up the gear here, start filming. See, the cool thing is I'm pretty self-sufficient. So is my team. So like, you don't have to wait on us or hold our hand. What's up, brother?
What's up, man? We're just getting this tech measure real quick, getting the interior door. As soon as he's done, I'm free.
Let's go. I like working with people who appreciate what they do, like they love their craft. And this dude is a go-getter. He's on fire. They're trying to do 8 figures this year, which may be too much info, but they're crushing, so hopefully they get it. A little inside baseball here. I like to film the interior, like working stuff. Boom, 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 hammering, cutting stuff, all that in 60 frames a second so I can slow it down, put it in slow motion. Gives me a little more to work with. It also looks really cool, cinematic, and business owners love slow-mo. Okay, so now I'm gonna go get some B-roll and yeah, we're gonna crush it. ND filter because it's bright out here. This will help me control the brightness of the filming. Okay, so now we're getting a little bit more exterior. It's kind of gross back here. I'll get a little bit more from the backyard and then just a few more tight shots of them working. And then it's just strictly filming with the owner, Jordan, and we're doing really good on time. I like to stay out of the owner's way. Let them do their thing. Makes it easier for them and honestly for me. So win-win situations all around, man. So let's talk about some of the assets that they're gonna get from my filming. So one of the main ones obviously is the main deliverable, which will be a recap, project recap video, right? Shows the before, shows the middle, shows the after with some interview footage sprinkled in a comprehensive story. And then we're also gonna give them some like short form content from within that. And that's always good for social and promoting people. But my big thing this year is gonna be pushing people to YouTube. I believe YouTube is the best platform, not only for online service providers or coaches or agencies or whatever, but for actual service businesses because it's just so versatile. You could post it on YouTube, have hundreds or thousands of people see it, find you, call you. You can repurpose that obviously into short form content for your shorts or Instagram Reels. And you can also post that YouTube video link to your website. And so now that's embedded on your website. So now it's just more SEO, more links and more traffic pointed to your website potentially from the internet, which Google owns YouTube. So it's all just one massive search engine anyways. But I think the reason we want to be on YouTube is because we want to address people's questions and problems. And if we want more people to see us, then we have to go to a platform that is big enough for a lot of people to see us. Therefore, YouTube. To build more trust, YouTube's the place to be. If you're not on YouTube, service business, get on YouTube. Get on it ASAP. So now what I need to do is check my game plan for the shoot today. Shot list, all that good stuff. And there we are, boom. Guy working, team working, boom, turning down the tape, boom, finish the windows upstairs, boom. Oh, I need to go get that actually. Blown out entryway. So I'm just gonna get some more B-roll of the windows upstairs, and then the guy's working a little bit more. We don't want too much because we can't do a ton with it, but then we're gonna get the owner talking to camera, and I'll film that as well. We'll do a couple different locations here on this site, maybe one upstairs, one downstairs, one in the front, and one in like the back potentially with the pool. And we have a bunch of different sections in the video which this will go over. So we have like this a specific script that he's going to talk about. It's not just random, it's calculated, it's strategic, so that we can place it in the video where it needs to go and it doesn't sound like random stories. It's one comprehensive story and it's going to crush. So let's go do that.
See what happens, because you miss 100% of shots you don't take.
That's right.
So I ran it and I ran them, and I was just a no company person.
Yeah.
And I just knew the knowledge, spoke it, priced it all out anyways. I just got it all together, and then I started selling them. And I was like,
While you're working for the other guy, or
no, while I was nobody.
Okay, I see.
And I was like, crap. Well, who am I gonna have to check out to? How am I gonna?
Right.
I just sent proposals.
Sure.
And I was like, okay. So then I got Adobe, and I literally went through Microsoft Word and created my sales contract in Microsoft Word.
Let's go.
Then converted it into a PDF through Adobe and requested the signatures through Adobe.
Let's go.
And I was like talking to my uncle about it. I was like, man, blah, blah, blah. He's like, well, this is this. So we just kind of sat down and we were just brainstorming, just business names. And then he pulled up his thing and he was just kind of looking at what he had and found the TOCW. And we were just trying to figure it out. And he's like, he just said Tier 1 custom windows. And I was like, that's perfect. Like, we'll just run with that.
Yeah.
And we can change it later if we have to. But it's a really good name now. Like,
yeah.
I think it's an awesome name.
That's
so
good.
We've just stuck with it.
That's awesome, bro.
And then he just kind of gave me the domain now. And
that's crazy.
I made the website out of it. And eventually I got Jobber, the CRM, where it tracks everything. And
nice.
I canceled QuickBooks, and now I have an accountant that handles everything.
Beautiful.
And Jobber just accepts all the payments, and so I can do all the transactions all through one system.
That's good.
And then now it's just, here we are.
Cool, man. This is the easy part. We got the hook already, so I want you to intro.
Hey, this is Jordan with Tier 1 Custom Windows. We're a window and door replacement company in Texas. Today we're out here in Bee Caves.
Taking on this massive project.
Yeah.
What are you doing to the door? Like that's what we're answering here.
Am I looking at you? Am I going to be doing like this?
Yeah,
number?
you can go back and forth. Doesn't matter. Whatever you're comfortable with. Yeah. So as you can see here, this front door is completely blown out, and what we're doing is we're going to add XYZ to this, right? And we're going to make it look brand new and beautiful.
Okay.
And end it with something like that. We're going to make it look gorgeous, like absolutely beautiful. We can actually go to like a window on the side and be like, so with the windows, all the windows in the house, we're replacing them with XYZ. It's gonna look good. And then if you can list like a benefit of doing it, okay. Maybe like compared to what it was before, it looks way more modern. And I don't know, they're way more affordable. They're way more insulated, protecting your home from the outdoor weather, whatever that case may be, if there's anything.
Yeah. These windows are going to have very high energy factors. They're going to be dual pane and insulated, which are going to be very energy efficient. Perfect?
Yeah.
All right.
So for YouTube, it's a different call to action because people can comment, but it doesn't do anything. Okay. Comments don't do anything. So we're gonna put a link in the YouTube, right?
Oh, click on the link below.
So, but you can't do that on Instagram or Facebook, right? For Instagram, we're going to say.
Well, I just got Facebook verified, and it says I can put like I think 2 links a month.
But not in the caption. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
You can put 2 links in your bio, so when somebody clicks on your profile, then they can see the link.
Okay.
But in the caption of your actual post, we want to make it very easy for people to interact and get a response. So
when I upload stuff, Facebook always prompts me if I want to have like a message now or a call now button.
you might, yeah, maybe since you're a business page, you can do that.
If you want to learn more about replacing your windows and doors and elevate your view of life, comment down below TOCW today.
Comment
TOCW.
TOCW for more info.
For more info.
That's it, and then end it.
Comment TOCW down below.
Bro, nailed that. Let's do the YouTube one, right? So,
Click the link in the description.
yeah, same thing. Click the link in the description below. 3, 2, 1, action.
If you want to learn more on how we can replace your windows and doors and elevate your view of life, click the link in the description today. Absolutely beautiful. Can't wait to see what you think. Comment down below your thoughts.
All right, that's a wrap on the day. Showed up at 11. It's 2 o'clock right now. 30 minutes longer than I typically would have liked to stay, but it was good. We were chatting, we were building relationship, so it's totally worth it. And I think we got some really good stuff. I'm excited. This is gonna be a really cool before and after. And the house actually looks super sick. Like, I don't know, a lot of these kind of things can tend to look the same after, and this is gonna look totally different. Plus, I'm excited to see that window get installed, the gigantic one. That's gonna be nuts. And I have never seen a window that big. I don't even know how they're gonna get it inside the door, even though they just took the whole door off. Yeah. I'll close this video out when I hit the office, but I gotta drive home and eat, and so I'll see you in a second.